Good evening, everyone. We are live from Wentzville, Missouri, Holt High School, broadcasting from the Fun Zone, where your Holt Indians, led by rookie coach Andrew Sella, takes on the Warrenton Warriors. The Indians coming off a big weekend, or a big week, I should say, last week, where they went 3-0 and won the Fort Zumwalt North Invitational. Knocked off Hazelwood East in the first game, took on Pattonville in the semis, and beat their nemesis Troy in the finals for the second time this year. So Holt comes in hot with a 4-game win streak. They had beat Francis Howe previously before the tournament, so looking to see if they can keep the streak alive tonight, get to 5 in a row, and get double-digit wins on the year. We'll have tip-off for you in a second. All right, Holt comes out with Michael Carter. He'll jump center. Mark Cushing, 31. Travion Vaughn, 23. Connor Bunch, 12, and Eric Payton, 10. Let's see if Holt can keep this streak alive. Carter with a tip, off to Cushing. They got a break right here. Back to Carter. And they started off just like they finished at Fort Zumwalt. 2-0 Holt. They're going to go to the man-to-man press. Cushing doesn't pick up. Now he picks up. Got a tramp at half court. Bunch, out of bounds. Oh, they called timeout. Thought they were going to get him for out of bounds. Nice start for the young Indians. 2-0 lead. Trap in a corner forces Warrenton to call time. A good.
If you like the guy from dodgeball.
I need a color man. Terry Brown's not here to do color for me. All right. After the time, Warrenton inbounds. Holt stays with the press. Good defense by Vaughn. Bunch gets burned back door. Gets lucky. Warrenton loses the ball. Good help by Cushing. Good defense by Trey. Connor lost sight of his man for a second. Good help defense. Warrenton underneath their bucket. Double screen for a 3. It's off. Cushing. Look for the Indians to run. Cushing to Carter. Misses the layup this time. Payton on the save. Back to Carter. He can't hit it. Warrenton's down with it. Missed opportunity there. 2-0 Holt. 6:18 to go in the first. Warrenton looks to set. Vaughn with the pressure. Cushing can't get the strip. Warrenton a hole. 30. Pulls up. He can't hit. Rebound Vaughn. They look to run again. Vaughn. Cushing. Chance for another layup. Turnover. Holt should be up 6-0. Instead it's 2-0. Missed layup and then a wide open, another chance for a wide open layup. And a turnover. Warrenton to inbound. Holt with the pressure. Bunch. Just a half step too late. Look for the trap. Should have trapped there, they didn't. Down comes Warrenton. Don't know much about this young Warrenton squad. They look to set. Got to put pressure on the ball there. Bunch with the steal. Let's see if he can finish. He does. Connor Bunch on the strip. It's 4-0. Your Holt Indians. Pressure once again. Payton didn't call the pick, didn't step up. Warrenton on the drive. They're going to lose it out of bounds. That's going to be Holt ball. Actually, they're going to call that out on Holt. Nope. It is Holt ball. Warrenton got a little pressure of their own. Holt's got 4 in the backcourt. They go to Bunch in the middle. He's got a 3-on-2 bust out. Off to Carter. Back to Bunch. Dribbles through pressure. Gets it off to Vaughn. They decide to set it up. They're going to run motion. Sella called for motion. Carter on a wing. The offense stalls. Carter says, I'll take it. Reach in foul by Warrenton. Holt up 4-0, 5-11 in the first. Little bit of a slow start for the Indians, but they're still up 4-0. Payton inbound underneath. Oh, beautiful pass underneath the Cushing. Mark Cushing, who has just dominated underneath this year for Holt. An undersized big man. He's got 2. Carter with 2. Bunch with 2. Holt's got 6. With the pressure once again. There's another steal. Payton picks this one off. He's going to the hole. He's got himself a layup. It's 8-0. Your Holt Indians. Warrenton does not know what to do with this pressure. Man to man. Full court. Trap him right there. Ooh. Warrenton gets the inbound pass to the middle. They're going to call Eric Payton. Play defense with your feet, not your hands. Right, Barry Parker?
That's right.
Berry Park is thinking about doing color here. Just got done watching Taylor Park as the Lady Indians took on the Warrenton JV girls, and unfortunately we lost that one. 8-0 Holt. They look to set. They run a high screen. He takes it the other way. Holt does not communicate all that well on the high pick and roll, but it doesn't matter. Warrenton with another turnover. I don't believe they have a shot off. Barry, do they have a shot? One shot?
I don't think they have one yet.
Okay. Holt with it breaks the pressure. Carter, Peyton, 2-on-2. Carter going to kick it back out. Peyton with the three ball. He can't hit. They're going to give Carter over the back. Dorian Hobbs, one of your referees tonight. His son plays varsity basketball at Parkway North, who won the varsity bracket of the Ford Zumwalt Invitational. Coach Sella calls the press off. Let's see if he goes through a trap or a straight man. He's going with a 1-3-1 trap. Oh, ticky-tack foul right there on Trey Vaughn. Not a good call by the ref. Side inbound for Warrenton. Holt's got 3 team fouls. 2 of them were pretty ticky-tacky. They run the high screen. They don't know what to do with it. Holt is going to tramp right now, right there. Peyton, good defense in the passing lane. Side inbound for Warrenton. We don't believe they've taken a shot. There's one right there. That's not taking a shot. That's her second one. Peyton with a rebound off the bunch. The point. Look for him to drive and dish. He does. Bunch to Peyton. Peyton pull up. He can't hit it. Down come the Warriors. They're trying to push the ball. It's going to be tough to push it against this young, athletic Holt squad underneath the 30. He looks like maybe their best player. Pushing with a good D and the good hustle. Knocks it off of bounds. Out of bounds. It's going to be Holt basketball. Not much of a press so far here. I would just send a guy deep and throw a baseball pass. Oh, right in the middle, off to the side. 3-on-1 bust out. Vaughn to Carter. 2 more. It's 10-0. Your Holt Indians. Okay, I believe Warrenton is 0 for 2 with about 3 turnovers, Berry Park. Set a screen to corner. There's a 3. He can't hit it. Rebound pushing. Off the Bunch. Look for him to run. Bunch surveys the field. Off to Carter in the corner. They got Cushing down low. Down to him. Bad pass. Cushing fights to get it back. Out of bounds going Warrenton way. First turnover. Second turnover of the night for your Holt Indians. Bunch is going to put some pressure on. Checking into the lineup is going to be number 45, Brett Smith. He'll give Trey Vaughn a breather. And Holt's going to put the pressure on, or at least on the inbounds they are. Smith, a freshman. Done a nice job for the Indians this year. He's a scrapper. Warrenton looking to get on the board. Nice drive to the hole. They can't finish. Bunch goes high for the rebound. He's got Smith down deep. Great pass. Smith can't grab it. He's in the lane. He's got to get rid of it. Carter out to Bunch. Wanted the 3. Didn't get it. Okay, and they're going to set it up. Another missed opportunity for your Holt Indians. That's not going to be a missed opportunity right here. That's Mark Cushing, and you're not going to stop him underneath. There's a foul on Warrenton, but we don't know if the bucket is good or not. So we get a signal from the ref. I think it's good. He's going to count it. Cushing, chance for a conventional 3-point play. The kid is just hard to stop underneath. 6-foot freshman out of Wentzville. Continues to dominate underneath against bigger players. Another Smith checks in the lineup. This time it's Brett Smith. He's going to check in for Connor Bunch. Cushing misses. Alex Smith. I'm corrected. I always get the Smith screwed up. I know him, but when I get broadcasted, I get them mixed up. Warrenton all the way to Hall. They're on the board. Lazy defense by the Indians. Cushing just waved at him. He fouled him. I think that's going to get him a seat on the bench. And it does. Actually checked in there before he should have, but nope. Bucket's good. My bad. Brad Foz, the flying Foz, 20. Checks into the lineup. Warrenton looks for the 3-point play. They get it. 12-3, 2:08 to go in your first. Brett Smith brings it up. The freshman. He's going to take the point. He's got his brother Alex. Makes a nice pass into Carter. He can't hold on to it. They reset. 12-3 Indians. Minute 55 in the first. Peyton on the drive. He's got Alex. Nice pass to Michael. Back to Alex. Another turnover for the Indians. Little sloppy right here. Third turnover unofficially for the Indians. See if they keep the pressure on. The flying Foz checks in. Nice dish to the open man. Carter with a good help. Smith recovers. Out top to 30. I think he's their best player. Yet to get him going. Smith with the D. Good help by Carter. Alex Smith fights through the picks. Peyton pressures up high. He gets taken to the hole. Great help. Great help by Carter. Peyton picks it up. Somebody's got to bring the ball up. Carter gets lucky. Minute 21 to go. 12-3. We have another substitution into the whole lineup. Coach Sella using his entire bench tonight. In the first quarter brings in number 15, Richie Clark. Michael Carter will grab a seat. Eric Payton, the lone starter on the floor for the Indians. Let's see where they're going to get their scoring from. They go to Richie. Richie, nice pass to Foz. Smith with the three ball. In and out. Flying Foz, fights for the board. Can't come down with it. Holt with the pressure. Well, we got a foul. Pressure in the backcourt. Long pass by the Warriors. We got a foul on Red Smith, and that is 16 fouls already for the Indians in the first quarter. Side inbounds for the Warriors. They try to run a guy back door. He doesn't continue his path, and Alex Smith with a steal. And I guess they caught him stepping on the line. Warrenton inbound. Smith with the pressure. Silly foul. You can't have that foul 40 feet away from the basket with a 12-3 lead, and that puts you in a bonus. You're just giving them points right there. Yeah. Warrenton does not convert on the 1-and-1. Holt gets a break. 51 seconds. Andrew Sella calls baseline. You got Peyton in the corner. He's got Alex. He can't hold on to it. Gets it back. Can't finish the layup. Who's there but Brad Foz? They're going to call jump ball, and it's going to go possession arrow to the Warriors. Got another missed opportunity. Even though Holt has a 12-3 lead, they could easily be up 20-3. They're going to put the pressure on. They cannot foul here. They got the tramp in a corner. Warrenton breaks it. They got a 3-2 buzz count. Takes it all the way in. 12-5. 30 seconds to go in the first. Holt's got to stop the bleeding here. Smith up top. Got to watch the travel. They go down deep to Richie. Richie. Smith. Got Peyton in the corner. He's going to drive. Pull up. Jumper. It can't go. Rebound. Richie Clark working hard under there. Richie's going to be rewarded by 2 free throws. Good job, Richie. Richie Clark steps to the line. 10.9 seconds in the first. First one. Hard off the back iron. The second one. Up and good all the way. Richie Clark's on the board. 13-5 Indians. They cannot foul here, and they cannot give up an easy hoop. Warrenton, once again, all the way to the hole. Peyton with a strip. 4 seconds left. He throws it away. And it costs us a bucket? Well, it doesn't. Doesn't cost us a bucket. It's 13-5 Indians after one.
Good hit,
Fred Friedman's in the house tonight. He's here for the JV game. On his way to Argentina in a couple weeks. Head golf pro at Lake Forest. All right, Holt inbound, 12-5. He comes back with the starters plus Red Smith, who makes a beautiful pass. Smith down to Carter. It's 15-5. Holt looks like they want the 1-3-1 tramp. Really some poor spacing on account of the Warrenton Warriors. Carter's got a drop there, and they cause another turnover. Good defense by your Holt Indians. 15-5, 6:36 to go in the first half. Cushing, Vaughn, Bunch, Brett Smith, and Michael Carter on the floor. All 4 starters, along with the freshman, 45. Like to see him drain a 3 tonight. He's going to take it to the hole. He makes a nice bounce pass into Cushing. Cushing goes up. Misses for a change. Smith in there for the board. He can't get it. Nice entry pass by Brett Smith. Mark Cushing does not normally miss those, but he did there. It's going to be tough for the Indians to keep their emotions, or to keep their keep the energy level up after the big tournament weekend. Pushing on a drive back to Smith. He pump fakes. He goes up. He's on the board. Mark Cushing leads the break to Brett Smith. It's 17-5. Sabrina. She's not going to look back, but she was happy with that sequence of plays right there. Look for Trayvon to get in the passing lane here and get a couple steals. Came up big in the championship game against Troy. Probably had that guy's traveling. Another turnover. You got an outmatched Warrenton Warrior Club here. They're frustrated. Holt's putting it on them. Coach Sella actually going to take this opportunity to call timeout and probably try something new. He's done a heck of a job this year. His first year coaching. Winning record 9-6, 4 big wins in a row. All right, Holt inbound. Coach Sella, I think he wants to work on something new with the big lead, 17-5. Warrenton going to a zone. Are they going to trap out of here? Or are they just going to go 2-1-2? Probably a good idea by the Warriors. Carter, skip past the bunch. Smith up top. Bunch has got to hit the seam. Smith has got to hit the seam. There's Trayvon. They're going to call him for a travel. Holt with another turnover. A little bit of shuffling there. What's Holt going to drop back into? A little different defense here. They're going to go man. Looks like they're going to go back straight man. The full court press was successful. Carter, a little lazy there. Nice bounce pass. They can't convert. Smith, he's got a 3-on-1 bust out. He goes to Vaughn. Nice pass. Smith with another assist. Brett Smith coming out to play tonight. Another layup for the Indians. It's 19-5 with 4.5 to go. Pressure D. Can't get the cheap foul here. Got to watch your reach-ins because Warrenton's in a bonus. Smith almost picks one up. Good defense, however. Probably could be a little bit more aggressive in the passing lanes. Warrenton really struggling against his pressure D. I called it. Vaughn with a steal. Nope. Couldn't quite get the handle on it. Back come the Warriors. They run motion. Cut off by Carter. Smith jumps the passing lane. Can't get it. Holt drives. Cushing takes the charge. They don't call it. Bucket good for the Warriors. 19-7. They'll go to the line to try to cut it to 11. Substitution. The buzzer must not be working over there in the scorer's table. Cushing's out. Brad Foss checks in. He converts. Their first free throw of the night. 19-8, 4:18 to go. 11-point cushion for the Warriors. Warrenton in a 2-1-2 zone. Look for him to go Carter underneath. There he is on the side. Jumper. Can't hit it. Foss can't hold on to it. Case of the Butterfingers tonight for the Indians. You thought they might have a lapse tonight after the 4 big wins and against an unheralded Warrenton squad. There's a bounce pass picked up by Foss. He's got Smith up ahead. Here should be another layup. And they flat out can't catch the ball and another turnover. Eric Payton going to check in the lineup. He's going to check in for Brett. Back come the Warriors. Let them hang around a little bit. Game's a little sloppy. Thought this might happen tonight again with Holt. After 4 tough consecutive opponents and 4 big wins, maybe a little bit of a letdown. Started out strong. There's a reaching foul. Just flat out don't move your feet. And Warrenton will go to the line. All right. While we're away, Warrenton made 1 free throw. Payton got the rebound and dribbled it off his foot. A little lackadaisical right now by the Holt Indians. There's another bucket. Next thing you know, it's 19-11. Indians are not taking these guys very seriously, and that's why we got a problem. There's yet another turnover. Going to turn this into a ball game yet. Warrenton can cut it to 6 here. They got a man open in this corner. 30 says he wants to shoot. He can't get it. Richie can't get it. 19-11 with 3 minutes to go. Warrenton on the inbound. They look to cut it to looked to cut it to 6. A 3 will cut it to 5. Holt cannot foul. Warrenton's in the bonus. Little runner by number 1. In and out. Nobody wants to grab the ball. Finally, Richie does, and he's wrapped up. They're going to call a foul. They are. Let's see if Holt can get some offense going here. 2:47 to go. 19-11 and 19-11 Holt. Peyton's going to take the point. Vaughn, look to him to penetrate. Look for him to get Bunch or Peyton with a 3. There's one, no. Vaughn rebounds. He goes up. There's a bucket. Travion gets us on the board finally. After a long dry spell, 21-11, back to a 10-point lead. We don't pick up on defense. Holt's got to make sure they don't foul here. Travion in the passing lane. Can't get it. They go underneath. Richie, stay down. Good defense. Rebound. Goes to Bunch. Look for him to push. Bunch on the push. Take it all the way down. Off to Vaughn. He's got Bunch up top. He's got Peyton. He's going to dish to Peyton. Peyton to Bunch for 3. It's in. I don't know if he called board there. I'm not sure he called board, but he's gonna take all 3 of those. 23-11. Assist to Peyton. Coach Sella trying to get these guys going, trying to get their energy level up. Looks like the 1-3-1 trap. Almost fouled. Warrenton with a 3. That's good. Right back at you. It's 24-14. Down come the Indians. Somebody got to come to the ball. Vaughn does. Got Peyton on a wing. Got Bunch up high. Bunch to Peyton. He wants a 3, can't hit it. All right, Holt can take a good shot. Minute 17 to go. Vaughn's got Foz underneath. Good catch. Look for Trey. Take it to the hole. Up strong. They don't call a foul. Gets his own rebound. Back up. Too much. Trey Vaughn. Too much. They cannot handle him underneath. It's 26-14. Indians looking for a stop. 3 ball. Somebody's got to get on those. 2 consecutive 3 balls by Warrenton. Folks, they're not getting on the bus and going home. It's 26-17. They look to trap. Holt with 43 seconds. Peyton hits the seam. Down to Clark. Richie, double team. Needs some help. Somebody's got to come to the ball. Richie would have traveled. Just what we thought might happen has happened here. Holt not taking Warrenton seriously, and Warrenton is hanging right with him. They don't know who they have. They got a man wide open in the corner. They don't see him. Would have been an easy 3 ball. High pick and roll. They got a mismatch underneath. They elect not to use it. Now they got an easy bucket underneath. Just like that, it's 26-19. Holt Indians just not playing hard. 14 seconds. 3-on-2 bust out. Bunch. He almost loses it. Off to Foz. They got Trayvon for 3. Let's hope that goes. It doesn't go. We don't rebound. Might give up a bucket here. Doesn't go, and your halftime score should not be this close. But it's Holt 26, Warrenton 19. All right, it's time for second half action. 26-19 Holt. Coach Sella has met with his squad. Let's see if they look for him to come out here. I look for him to come out and press. Get this up to like a 15, 20-point lead and open it up. The energy not quite there other than the first maybe 5 minutes of the game. Warrenton's going to be in zone. Look for Holt to stretch his own. Peyton, Vaughn, and Bunch outside. They got Cushing and Carter underneath. A lot of options. Down to Carter. Pump fake. No. Vaughn up top. He's got Bunch. Back to Vaughn. Almost a steal. Peyton. He's going to drill that. Yeah! Eric Peyton from yard drive. And Holt is back up to a 10-point cushion. 29-19. Warrenton dribbles it right out of bounds. Good defense by Travion Vaughn. Holt going with a man-to-man, it looks like, on defense. Peyton inbound to Vaughn. Guy pushing. Look for him to take it in strong. Right off the bat, Holt. Mark pushing. Strong to the hole. Holt, 2 possessions, 2 buckets. 30's traveling. They don't call it. Travion's going to get that. Doesn't quite get it. Bunch can't get it. Peyton's going to get it. He can't get it. Somebody picked this off. And it's a 10-second call. Well, as we suspected right off the bat, we look for Holt to come out strong, put some pressure on, and open up the margin a little bit, and they do. 2 possessions, 2 buckets, 2 2 turnovers for Warrenton on their 2 possessions. Carter underneath, strong to the hole. Gonna call a push. The refs are calling it tight here. We didn't see it called this tight at any of the games at 4-2 Malt North. Should work to our benefit though. We got good foul shooters. First team foul on the Warriors. They want to talk about it, or Coach Sello wants to talk about it. 31-19. Holt inbound underneath, 6:01 to go. They're on their 3rd possession. They get Vaughn down to Cushing. Turn around in the lane. Can't get it to go. Warrenton. Holt with the pressure. Should be able to pick that off. Yes, he does. Cushing. Oh, had Vaughn. Made a bad pass. We turn it right back. Down come the Warriors. Oh, Payton. He picks it off. Off the Bunch. Look for him to run. Bunch on the push. Off to Payton. Good pass. Hit the seams, fellas. Hit the seams. They're going to be patient. That was a weak pass. Miscommunication by Cushing. I'm sorry, Carter and Vaughn. Vaughn says, I'll get it anyway. He doesn't score. That might be the ugliest 2 points I've seen all year, but it worked to our advantage. 33-19. Indians, a 6-0 run to start the second half. Carter with a near steal. He gets called for a reach. No, here come the wholesale substitutions again. Not wholesale, but he comes in with Foz and Brett Smith. Vaughn and Carter take a break. Pressure by the Indians. Bunch ought to be able to pick his pocket. He doesn't. They let 2 people just wave at him, let him go in. That's way too easy. 2 guys just flat out waved at him. And the Warriors are on the board for the first time here in the second half. Payton on a wing. He's going to fire that. He's got him another one. Eric Payton with another 3-ball. My official statistician, Dave Smith, taking a hiatus down there. So I don't know how many Payton has. I'm going to say 3 threes for sure. He's got at least 9 if he might even have 12. 30. That was a travel. They don't call it. Pushing with the help. Bunch is going to track it down. He's got to learn to grab that ball instead of just trying to dribble it. Works to his advantage. 36-21 Holt. The 7-point lead is now 15. 7-point halftime lead has moved up to 15. He's gonna run the young freshman. Brett Smith at the point. Bunch and Payton on wings. Down low we got Cushing and Foz. Back up top to Smith. Looking for a swing. No movement whatsoever. The boy's got to at least hit the seams and move. Smith takes it in. He's got to travel. Got to be a little bit more movement. Even if you don't have motion against that zone, there's got to be some movement to get open. Coach Sello didn't like what he saw from Smith, so he takes Smith out and he puts Smith in. The sophomore comes in for his younger freshman. One pushes off on Alex. There's the trap by Payton. Oh, he let him go baseline there. No reason for that. Had the baseline to use as a defender, and he just didn't get down low. Smith with a good D. Good hustle by Alex Smith. Causes a turnover. Possession arrow Warrenton. But that'll give the Indians a possession next time. 3:48 to go. 36-21 Holt. It's been a 10-2 run to start the third. Little one. He's got that little runner. Blocked by the flying Foz. Kick back out. Warrenton, 30. On the push. Bunch trying to get a strip. Payton got to come around that a little faster. 30 with a jumper on a wing. That's not going to go. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Holt ball. Good call by Dorian Hobbs. Referee. Almost turned it over there in the inbound. Threw it at his ankles. Bunch. He decides he's going to turn it over. Smith saves him. Nope, Bunch doesn't meet the pass. More of the same. At least we don't foul. Just sloppy. Just getting sloppy and not taking these guys seriously. 36-23. Back come the Indians. Sello looking probably to go to his bench. They got fouls underneath. He's going to turn in the lane. Kick to Payton. Payton with a 3-ball. He can't hit it. Foz can't get the rebound. It's coming back the other way. 36-23 Indians. Jumping, 5. He can't hit it. Nobody rebounds. Nobody rebounds. Bunch has got to grab that. We got a foul. We got lucky. Oh, they're going to call it on the Indians, and I don't know about that one there. They grabbed his arm, and yet they call the foul on number 12, Connor Bunch. He's going to take a seat. Coach Sello didn't like what he saw on one of those passes. And Travion takes his place. They work the 3. Beautiful, executed out of bounds play. Holt not exactly running after those, going after the boards like they should. Peyton hauls it down. They look to set up. Look for him to go down low to Cushing for a change. Peyton hits the seam. He kicks it. Smith. He can't hit it. Foz. Oh. Refs are really calling it tight. Foz over the back. Barely touching. Back come the Warrenton Warriors. They want motion. They're going to go with a high screen. Cushing does not head. Smith stays with his man. Back up top. This guy's got a wide open 15-footer. Travion with a rebound. He's got Peyton up ahead. Doesn't see him. Elects to go the other way. Smith with a good hands. Beautiful bounce pass to Peyton. There's a bucket. The sophomores connecting right there. Smith to Peyton. It's 38-23. Got to watch the reach. Doesn't call it. Files with a good help. They go in the corner. They look to go low. They don't have it. Back up top. Running the motion offense. Vaughn with the pressure. He's got himself yet another steal. Taking it all the way in. He got the bucket and the foul. Trey Vaughn put us up by 17. All right, after the Travion layup and the foul, the timeout, Trey will go to the line to try to convert. Travion is so tough with the quick hands, the speed, the athleticism. Picks himself another steal tonight in a layup. Probably had 3 or 4 steals in the championship game the other night at Fort Jumalt against arch nemesis Troy. Vaughn tries to convert. He does, and that's the biggest lead of the game for your Indians. Up by 18, 41-23. Really have put it on them in the second half after the 7-point lead at halftime. They've outscored them 15-4. Cushing, he can't get the steal. Smith with the reach in. Alex doesn't like it, but it's just like at home, Alex. You're not going to win that battle. Watch Trey get this one. He didn't get it yet. He palms it. They don't call it. Palms it again. They don't call it. Somebody's got to get in that passing line there. They don't. 30. Strong to the hole. Trey just out jumps him. He's got people up ahead if he can see him. He's got Peyton in the corner for a 3. Smith doesn't see him. And they reset the offense. Smith up top. Alex Smith, that is. Off to Peyton in the middle. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Can't convert. Saved by Smith to Peyton to Smith. Hard off the iron. Vaughn with a rebound. They set up top. Alex again. You want to move the ball against the zone. You don't want to be dribbling against it. Knocked out of bounds. Smith inbounds to Vaughn. We got an official's timeout. Now, Trey throws it away. Down come the Warriors. They got a 2-on-1 bust out. They can't convert. With the foul, they can't convert. Trey knocks it away and they call a foul. All ball, doesn't matter. I think he's going to be shooting. While we were away, Warrenton knocks down the first one. 41-24, 17 seconds to go in the third. A second of 2. Doesn't get the roll. Cushing with a rebound. 17 seconds. Look up ahead. He's going to dribble it. He's got Brett. Got Vaughn up top. Elects not to go. Down to Cushing. He's got 2 on him. Nobody cutting in the lane. Brett pulls the 3. Can't hit it. Peyton tries to tip it up. No. That's going to be the end of the quarter. End of the quarter. 41-24 Holt. And after a 26-19 halftime lead, they put it on Warrenton here with a 15-5 run, and they're up by 17 as we head into the fourth. All right, we're back to live action. Bunch over to Smith. Smith on the drive, and they're going to call foul on the floor as we start the fourth quarter. Holt to inbound. Good heads-up play by Bunch. He was in a tough spot over in the corner, the last place you want to be on a trap. 41-24. Holt as we start the fourth. Vaughn to inbound underneath. He's got Cushing underneath. That's 2 points almost every time. Cushing, 43-24. Takes his time getting back, but he'll be ready to play defense. We ought to be able to get in the passing lanes a little bit more. 30 on a drive. He gets by Bunch. Cushing with a help. Vaughn with a rebound. The Indians are off and running. Vaughn, he's going to take it coast to coast. He's going to go to the line again. Trey Vaughn, strong move to the hole. Trey a little short on the first. 43-24, your Holt Indians. 6:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see if Vaughn can convert on the second. He does, and that's the largest lead of the night for the young Holt Indians. Pretty much looking like they're going to get their 5th win in a row. Drive by Smith, Bunch with a help, good help. Kick it back out to 32, he wants to drive. Smith with a good help, good defense right there. Both Connor Bunch and Alex Smith helping each other out with a good team defense. Possession arrow goes to Warrenton. Largest lead of the night for your Indians. They're up by 20. There's the inbound. Warrenton. Wide open three, can't get it. Vaughn from behind. Nice block. Holt can't get. Another 3-ball. That's going to fall off. Bunch rebounds it. And he gets a lucky break there. Comes out dribbling. Gets knocked down. I don't know about that one, but we'll take it. They weren't aware the press was coming. Luckily. 3-on-2 bust down. Bunch down to Cushing. Should be another 2. He can't get it. They call him tight. They're calling him tight here tonight, guys. But the boys have got to adjust to the refs, and they're really not. 16 foul on Holt. Warrenton has 5. Checking into the Holt lineup. Number 20, Brad Flying Foz. And 15, Richie Clark. Travion and Mark Cushing. Take a seat. 5:45. Another 3-ball. That one's not going to go. Smith has it. Is he going to outlet? No, he's going to take it. He's going to elect to hold it up here, kick it back out. Nope, yep, kicks it back out to Bunch. Got to get some spacing here. Got to hit the seams. Clark. He's got Smith. Smith hits a seam. Strong to the hole, but cannot finish. Very strong move to the hole by Brett Smith. He can't finish. Holt by 20. We got a little over 5 to go.
Left-hander.
Barry Park, our part-time color man tonight, says use the left, and he's absolutely right. Another 3-ball by Warrenton. Holt just wants to get this game over with. Got to find somebody in the middle, break the press. And they do. Smith to Clark. Holt's just got to take their time and get a good shot. There's Alex. He's going to drive to the hole. He can't hold on to it. Gets it out to his younger brother. Back up to Bunch. They look to milk the clock. Alex Smith down low to Brad Foz. Tipped by Warrenton. Holt will inbound underneath. 44-27. 17-point cushion. 4:36 to go. Richie, he's going to kick it out to Alex. Alex with a 3-ball. He can't hit it. Richie tries for the rebound, can't get it. Down comes Warrenton. You don't want to pick up any cheap fouls here. You're up by 17. There's a good defense. Smith, oh, can't quite pick it up. Good hustle by Brett Smith. We got a 3-on-2 bust out the other way. Warrenton shooting a lot of 3-balls. They got a guy wide open in the corner. There's another 3. He's going to miss it. They get their own rebound. No, Brad, Flying Foz, flying down the court. He's left, he's right, he's left, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. The Flying Foz, much to the chagrin of his coach, but he's going to be at the free throw line. Coach Shell, I think, wanted him to hold the ball up there, maybe run some offense, maybe run some clock, but Brad only plays one way, and that's 110% flying down the court. Improved improved free throw shooting by the 6'1" sophomore. He's really shot his free throws well. The last 4 or 5 games, shot well in the tournament. Knocks down his first one tonight. 18-point lead for the Indians. Foz with the second one. He drains it. The flying Foz. Casual jog down the court. 19-point cushion, 3:54 to go. There's the drive. Warrenton out of control. Jump ball. Holt possession. Holt inbound. Alex. I guess he doesn't. I don't know what they're there. We're going to call that a carry. Boys got to learn to pass the ball there. It's too much dribbling against the press. 46-27. 3:41 to go. High screen and roll. Alex with a good D. Brett with a good D. And Alex is going to take it in. Miss the layup. Alex misses the tip. Back come the Warriors. Coast to coast, all the way down. Nobody picks him up. Can't hit it. Flying Foz with a rebound. And we got a foul on the Warriors. Brad Foz to the charity stripe, where he is 2 for 2 on the evening. Make that 3 for 3. The kid has really worked on his free throw shooting. And he's will look to stretch the Holt lead to 21, which would be the biggest one of the biggest lead of the evening. They've had it up to 20 a couple times. 3:21 to go in the fourth. This one's in the books, folks. It's just a matter of the final score. Foz, flying Foz. He's 4 for 4 at the line. Turning into a really fine free throw shooter. Warrenton. Back down the court. Could be another steal. The Smith brothers. Oh, there he is, the flying Foz. You would think it was a 2-point game the way that kid's playing. Doesn't like the call by the ref. That's why they call him the flying Foz. Bunch checks out of the lineup. Michael Carter checks in. The flying Foz with yet another steal. Well, we talked about his improved free throw shooting. We didn't talk anything about his ball handling, did we? Good job, Brad. Back to live action. Alex Smith is frustrated for some reason, has picked up a technical. And that's not only going to put him on the bench, but that's also going to put him on Coach Seller's doghouse. Not sure what happened there. I turned the camera off. All I can tell you was 48-27. Holt. The boys seem to think it's funny, but I don't see Coach Sella smiling. Coach Sella smiling. That was hard to say. That was a mouthful. Meanwhile, the big fella from Warrenton knocks it down, and he gets both of them. 48-29, and Warrenton will take the ball side out of bounds.
That was pretty good, I thought.
Jeez, Connor getting that pick. Ouch. Ooh, got ugly there. That was an ugly one, but yeah.